Alaji, 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 Alaji. I'm allergic to the bad vibes. I'm allergic to the bad vibes. I'm allergic to a lazy. They wanna cover my energy. Leave me alone if it's no money. To the problem, I'm the remedy. I'm just killing city. Observating, I'm the referee. I'm allergic to the. See the liar from afar. See I pull up with a mask. Protect myself from Wahala. Who they tryna patronize me? I'm young and I'm lit and I'm free. Hold on, give me a second. Body they run when I sneeze. Allergy, 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 allergy. Mama business like a melon sugar. I'm so kicking like Bukayo Saka. I was so low but I learned how to fly. Can you believe I was a road runner? I was confined in the dragon's den. I could still breathe with no oxygen. Look what I built from a xeno of light. Deep in the cold I was really outside. Lord told me read so I took his advice. I'm blessed, now I can bring visions to life. Organically I'm a G. Look at me, look at me, look at me. Bouger, bouger, bouger. That chocolate or body. Darling if you know up, you cannot get jiggy. Allergy, 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 allergy. Ma. She wanna ma. I give her ma. Ma. She wanna ma. I give her ma. Ma.
What up, y'all? Yeah, soundtrack, what's poppin', baby? Woo! Y'all ain't know, I go by the name of Lupe Fiasco, representing that first and 15. Yeah, and this one right here, I dedicate this one right here to all my homies out there grinding. You know what I'm saying? Legally and illegally.
We welcome you to Los Angeles. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. First pitch moments away. Starting on the mound in this one, Dustin May. What's the word on him?
He has a great ability to command a game, Boog, but in order for that to happen today, he's got to limit damage, make smart pitches, and avoid big innings. If he were a golfer, we'd say he needs to avoid any double bogeys out there, and if he does, his scorecard is going to look pretty good at the end of the day.
Corbin Carroll stands in now and watches strike one. Comes up empty.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball, 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
Slings to first in time. 2 down, bases empty. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Swing and a ground ball. Throws across the diamond. They get the out on Marte. And that'll do it. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Freddie Freeman.
Very humble guy, and you know, on the field, off the field, and he goes about his at-bats in that way, Boog. He's, you know, just trying to stay with the plan, and that plan is hit the ball to left center field, drive the ball that way, let it travel.
Yep. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Mookie Betts. First pitch doesn't find the zone. One of the things amazing with Zach, think about the players he's been traded with and for. In December of 17, he and Sandy Alcantara were dealt to Miami from the Cardinals for Marcell Ozuna. Then ultimately in July of 19, he went to Arizona for Jazz Chisholm. And that one hammered. McCarthy on the move. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And there's one away. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Right side, Marte tosses to first, and they get Ohtani for the out.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Will Smith in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Just missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Line drive. Toss to Naylor, and that is that. Top of the second, and here is Josh Naylor.
Number 22, Josh Naylor.
Looks like he wants the signs again. May back to work. That catches the corner. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Outman under this one. Hauls it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down. Eugenio Suarez stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Eugenio Suarez.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. A little out front there as he swings through it. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Outside low. Now 1 and 2.
2 strike.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. Here's Gurriel. Swinging a foul out of play. 2 outs, base is empty. Ball 1 there. And that's downstairs and outside. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Spoils that one, and it remains 2 and 2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Back here at Dodger Stadium, home of the World Series champs. Last year was a good one for the Dodger faithful, Singy. LA winning their 2nd title in the last 5 years.
Yeah, what a year, Boog. And that makes it 8 championships in franchise history. Tremendous job all around. They won the Shohei sweepstakes, led baseball in attendance, had the best record in the league, and finished it off with the World Series.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. And that quickly 2 away. Last season for the Dodgers was all about Shohei, but the World Series belonged to Freddie.
Nobody better in baseball to deliver those types of moments than Freddie Freeman. He made memories that are going to cover generations.
And now the real challenge for the Dodgers, finding a way to match what they did a year ago. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Fly ball to right. Carroll Squeezes it, and that will end the inning. Top half of the third inning, and now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Jake McCarthy. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. McCarthy measures 6 feet 2 inches, 27 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. McCarthy at second with nobody out. On its way to the corner. And that will drop foul. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. And ball 4, 2 aboard. Safe at second, and he gets back in.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Pavin Smith up to bat next, lays off for a ball. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Hernandez under it. Hauls it in for the out. And the batter now, Geraldo Perdomo.
In the grand scheme of things, this at-bat might not feel important because it's early, but it could create a domino effect for things to come. Control what you can here and have a strong at-bat. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Pitch misses, 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And they're all loaded up.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Carroll swings through it for strike one. And that one fouled off. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. High in the air, out to right. Pajes reaches but can't haul it in. Runner from third comes across. Hung up in a rundown now. Here's Ketel Marte. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. A swing and a deep fly ball. Get up, get up, get out of here, and gone.
Good Lord, gigantism.
He shoots one out to right, and they add on. It's 4-0. So 2 down, and now it's Josh Naylor. Now fly ball to right center. Pajes makes the catch, inning over. Back here in LA, set for the bottom of the third, and now Tommy Edman. First pitch is in the dirt. Swinging a foul straight back. And a foul ball. The 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That's inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. And now the center fielder, James Outman. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and fires. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. One down, base is empty. Cut out and miss, struck him out. And there's 2 away. Back to the top of the lineup, and now the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, led off this game with a double. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
That one missing inside. Into center and a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in.
Really nice job staying inside with his hands to fight off that pitch. Man, that cutter was bearing in on him, but he found a way to stay with his approach, didn't spin off it, and he hit it pretty well.
Betts at the plate now. That's ball 1. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1-1.
Ground ball up the middle. It's through for a hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Grounded out his first time up. Ground ball left side. They get the force. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. On to the 4th, and now Eugenio Suarez. A swing and a deep fly ball. Get up, get up, get out of here, and gone.
Good Lord, gigantism.
Eugenio Suarez blasts one out. And they add a run. It's 5-0. And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. That misses, and that's ball 1.
Well, these Diamondbacks doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the starter work really hard out there.
He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Outman makes the catch. 1 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Late swing, foul to the left.
Like I said, his pitch count is high, so I got to expect they'll be turning to their bullpen sooner than they had hoped.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Gabriel Moreno. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4.
Ball. 1-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Bottom 4 and up to the plate is Will Smith. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You know, these Dodgers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and That's been true again today. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
Muncy, the next to hit, takes ball one. And another ball.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Not the start to this inning he was hoping for on the mound. Now he's going to have to really dial it up against the bottom part of this lineup to get out of this jam.
Hit in the air, right field. Carroll settles underneath it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one down. 2 on with 1 out. Andy Pajes getting ready to hit. Flied to right his first time. He swings and fouls one off.
Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like their chance.
Just off the inside edge. Inside, just missed.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Here's Marte for one. What a double play that was. And we're back. We go to the top of the 5th, and now the DH, Pavin Smith. That one to first, and Freeman, the Gold Glover, makes the play, and he handles it himself for the out. So back to the top of the Arizona lineup, and now the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. That clips the corner. 1 out, base is empty. That one misses, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Corbin Carroll swings it now. Good power, and he's homered off some really big names early in his career.
Yeah, Boog, his first home run was against Yu Darvish. He also got to Clayton Kershaw and Max Scherzer shortly after. It's easy to gain confidence when you're having success against the biggest names in the sport.
This one in the air. Freeman. He's there. He's got it. Back here at Dodger Stadium. And here comes Tommy Edman. Gallen back to work. Hammered on a line to the left. Base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Stepping in, James Outman. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
You know, these Dodgers finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
Swing and a miss, and the count 1-2.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Edman gets his lead at first, nobody out. And that one popped in the air, left field. Gurriel handles the chance. 1 down. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Knee high, that's in for a strike. Man at first, 1 away. Ground ball right side, and it gets by him.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And
Perdomo. Here's Marte for 1, and that's all they'll get.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Ohtani in the box now. No balls and a strike. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. In the dirt, blocked. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Here's the second baseman, Ketel Marte. And first offering is fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
No ball. 2 strike.
And that's too high.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
On the outside corner, got him looking. Here's Josh Naylor. Out towards right center. That's well struck. In one, hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Safely into second. He's got a double.
He was all over that one. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Suarez, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Outside low, and 1-1. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
1 strike.
And it's fouled away. One out, the runner at second, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Drilled out towards left center field. That's back there. Hauls it in on the warning track. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Back to the mound. It hit him. In there safely. And this ball's going to wind up out of play. So a big-time costly mistake there. So digging in, Jake McCarthy, 1 for 2. Line drive, caught. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Will Smith. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. McCarthy hauls it in, and there's one away. Once he digs in, he's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. Muncy measures 5 feet 10 inches, 34-year-old vet, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2012. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Next pitch misses inside. Now 2 balls and a strike. Into the outfield, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. 0 for 2 in this one. First pitch, and he just misses. Strike on the inside corner.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
In the dirt.
That's the ball.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Muncy, the runner at first, with 1 gone in the inning. That one out to right. Carroll hustling after it. Snags it for the 2nd out. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Oh, look at the stop. Jump throw. Got him. Nice play. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
All right, Singy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box food.
I'd say press box food because of the ice cream. We have to go Philadelphia.
Yeah. Shout out to our guy Frank.
Yes. New York for me is pretty good. Yankees?
Yeah, solid.
Yeah. As far as ballpark food, one of my favorite places is San Francisco.
Garlic fries, yo.
Garlic fries, and you got the lobster roll out there in the outfield if you want to make the walk all the way out there.
It's great, though, broadcasting a game with that zoo breath where you could just, I mean, absolutely levitate some people with your breath. So 2 down now, and here is Geraldo Perdomo. Line drive. Dives. What a play. Set for the last half of the 7th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Tommy Edman. Robert to right field, way back, gone. He'll touch them all. And they cut into the lead. It's 6-1. So up next, James Outman. And first offering is fouled off. Swings and misses, struck him out. And here's Freddie Freeman. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. That's off the inside corner. 1-0. And another ball. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here at the bottom of the 7th. In the air, right field. Carroll makes his way towards it. He makes the grab, and there's 2 down. Here's Mookie now, 1 for 3. Right side. Carroll moving under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that ends the inning. We go to the 8th. Now the number 2 hitter, Corbin Carroll. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
That one to first, and he takes it himself for the out. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. He's already homered in this game. Swings through that. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. And a swing and a miss there.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Josh Naylor stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And first offering is fouled off. And strike 2.
No ball. 2 strike.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. And there's a ball. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Swing and a miss. 98 miles per hour on the gun. Bottom of the 8th. Now at the plate, Shohei Ohtani. That one fouled off.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Around first, heading for two. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double. Now it's going to be Will Smith. That one down the line. Fair ball. Here's Ohtani flying around third. And it gets by him. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Muncy in now. Takes ball one off the plate. That one is absolutely belted. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Runner comes in from second to score, and they cut the lead.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
And now here is Teoscar Hernandez. This one in the dirt. Man at second. Swings and misses, and one down below the zone.
One strike.
In the dirt, but kept close. Hot shot to third. In plenty of time to first. One gone at the bottom of the 8th.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
And next for L.A., Andy Pajes. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield.
Now this is in the air down the line. Makes the grab. Runner tags from third. Not gonna get him. It's up the line.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Here's the center fielder, James Outman. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. To the right side, Marte. Over to first, and that is the inning. Back here in L.A., here's the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Trevino, a 6'5" righty, 33 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Next to hit for Arizona, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. And that is cut on and missed. Strike one. That clips a corner. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Jake McCarthy now at the plate. Swing and a miss as he was late.
No ball. One strike.
And that one is inside. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strike. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And now it's going to be Freddie Freeman. Swings through that one out in front that time.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Gurriel handles the chance, and there's one down. And now it's Mookie Betts. In the air, right side, Carroll. Makes the grab, 2 down. So they're down to their final out. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And there's a foul ball. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the ninth. That one the other way, Perdomo. That's the ball game. And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.